sites and on the neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide against the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Gamecocks offense making their way on the field to open this game. Right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down, get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Here comes the pressure. Makes the grab. It's Sellers. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Catch made down inside the 25. That's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback. The Gamecocks come up to the line in a hurry-up. An explosive play for the speedy wide receiver. Joe, exactly what they were hoping for when they brought this guy into the roster.
Chris, he's been a perfect addition to this offense out of the portal. He's given them exactly what they need, and it's really all about that speed that you mentioned. His ability to take the top off the defense is vital to this offense and how they operate moving forward.
Hunt over the middle. It's Hunt. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And here comes the Alabama offense for the first time in this playoff game. A lot of eyes on this Crimson Tide program. Of course, in the Nick Saban era, the standard was a championship almost every year. And, Joel, they have disappointed in that department the last couple seasons.
To be fair, I don't know if you can reach that standard, as that was possibly the greatest era of any program that we've seen in college football history. This team, though, I will tell you, I think that they have got the pieces to make a deep run in this playoff.
Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Russell. It's a short completion with the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. All the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket. These two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Now rolling out to his left. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains on that incompletion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, tie! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Sellers. The sure hands, it's Clark. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right match.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Clark. He's free down the right sideline. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Hunt. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Here comes the rush. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. The pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. That'll be a safety. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20.
I mean, you never want to give up points, and certainly having to kick this ball away after the safety is not advantageous, but boy, it's a lot better than giving up that defensive touchdown. They're pretty fortunate that they were able to recover that ball, even if it's for a safety.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Takes the handoff. It's Clark. To the 45. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. An explosive play for a guy who's had such a solid season, Joe. And this is why you go to the portal to get a stud running back. A must-win game, and you can lean on him here.
This has been such a win-win out of the portal. Obviously, you're getting great run game as a team, but for this player, an opportunity to really be the featured back, and he has taken advantage, and he's doing it again here in the playoff. What a great player.
Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions, but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pressure's on. Oh, and another incompletion. They'll stop play here. A South Carolina player appears to be injured. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gives it to the back. Open field ahead. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And here's the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
To the air, it's Russell. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looking to scramble to his left. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and
fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
So 2nd and 10, got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They'll have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. A screen to the wide receiver. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
I love what they're doing here, capitalizing on the good field position provided by the defense. Now they continue to make first downs. They're in the red zone. Got to put this ball in the end zone. Capitalize on this entire situation for your team with a touchdown.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Oh, he breaks free. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket the rest of the half. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's punt. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I did speak with the Alabama head coach at halftime. He delivered a passionate message in the locker room about ball security. He said, "We have performed well at times. Our quarterback has been good, but too many turnovers. I want him right on that line of taking risks, delivering the ball downfield, but not putting it in jeopardy." That is their focal point to start the third quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He's going to take off here. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A junior offensive lineman. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, at this level of football, you have to assume that every corner can cover in the passing game. I know that that's not 100%, but you've got to assume it. The thing that makes a guy different and more special is the ability to tackle. And he sticks his face right in this play. This is a great tackle on the outside. Probably saves a touchdown by this corner. Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on 2nd down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on 3rd down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense. And now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
To throw, it's Russell. Catch made on the left side. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Tuggle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on 1st. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pop over the middle. It's Hunt. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd-and-1 scenario. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Sellers. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks are on the move here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bennett. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Back to throw. It's Sellers. The sure hands. It's Bennett. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! The quarterback takes it in himself.
Oh, I love the savvy from this quarterback as he breaks contain on this scramble. He sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense has got to stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on 1st down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Solid pass rush here as the quarterback has to leave the pocket out to his left. Remember, as a right-hander, I don't love the idea of trying to force the ball down the field and get that explosive play. That is way too difficult of a throw. I'd rather see him try to get something completed underneath and just get this ball moving forward.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Rodgers.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion, set yourself up for 2nd and short.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion, sets him up now 2nd and 3. A handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They can stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Receivers are bunched together. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. And it's South Carolina in the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
And the Gamecocks just cannot get their defense off the field.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
He's going to hand this off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Tailback takes the handoff again. Touchdown, Alabama. Barrels into the end zone. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Dropping back, it's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle, it's Clark. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That's caught. It's Sellers. Breaking free, end zone ahead. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big game. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. A play action, looking to throw. A short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. And they'll be forced to kick this one right into the teeth of this wind. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, checking in from the Crimson Tide sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Keeping it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there, and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. Set for the 6th play in this drive. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's 4. Oh, he's in the clear now. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Caught quickly. Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their 2nd. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
And the Gamecocks now take a timeout. That is their final one. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Can he get there on the ground? He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into third down success by having successful plays on first and second down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. They'll ride the back again here. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it in the 2. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And out comes the field goal unit. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.